territory. Giants win. A World Series win for the San Francisco Giants for the third time in the last 5 years. And their hero, Madison Bumgarner.
And again, the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they've done it. The Tigers have done it. For the fourth consecutive year, they are champions of the American League Central Division.
2-1. That is into left field. Cespedes giving chase. Not going to get there. It falls in. Kendrick on his way to third. Cespedes bobbles it. DeSarcina waving Kendrick home. Here's the throw to the plate, and Howie is gunned down. What an unbelievable throw by Yoenis Cespedes.
Punted right at the first baseman, and that's an easy play. Oh, he missed him. How in the world did that happen?
That is extreme agility by a former football player. That looked like he was heading into the secondary and evaded the free safety.
Big lead again for Peralta. Holiday a safe lead at second. Adams swings and hits a drive. Deep right field. Back to the wall. And it's a gunner. A gunner. A three-run homer for Matt Adams. 3-2 Cardinals in a magical seventh inning.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
Now on 3-2 to Utley with Rollins leading from second. Here's the pitch from Beckett. Call strike 3 and a no-hitter. Josh Beckett, for the 21st time in Dodger history, a no-hitter. The 11th no-hitter in Los Angeles Dodger history. The first since Hideo Nomo in 1996. Josh Beckett, a no-hitter.
And the pitch, and Blanco bunts it, and it's a good bunt. Schott has it. He will wing it down the right field line. Here comes Crawford, and this game is over. And the Giants, once again, win a game in a very unusual way as this crowd goes crazy.
0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out the...
Pre-game warm-ups just about complete in Motown. It's the Yankees and the Tigers next. Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this 4-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Yeah, it's been a fairly even series so far. Home sides wound up taking 2 of the first 3. You figure this one could go either way.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees as Joe Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. Gardner will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Here he comes on 2-1. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. He's got it from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Alcides Escobar will get his first opportunity now. Currently the American League's leader in stolen bases. Here's the full count offering. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with one away.
Carlos Beltran will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
1-1 now to Beltran. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Here comes a 1-2. He's running towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
The 2-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now remember, this guy Iglesias missed all of 2014 with shin splints in both of his legs. Now he may not hit a ton, but when it comes to fielding the position, there are few better. And he's going to be a huge upgrade on the left side of this Tigers infield.
In now, Brian McCann. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. EK, as we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here this afternoon. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And after they dropped the opener of this series on Monday, they turned around and won the next 2. So they come in with a chance to win the series and give themselves a little momentum heading for the weekend.
Another 1-2 delivery. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. The one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the Tigers now. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. Starling Marte will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. The 2-1 home. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Two. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line. That'll put him in a good position here with a runner on second and nobody out.
Stepping in now, Austin Jackson. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Yeah, he might have thought about going to third for just a split second there. But with nobody out, I think the smart decision was to go ahead and take that out at first base. And that's exactly what he did.
Miguel Cabrera will step in here with a runner at third now. So maybe an important at-bat here early in the ballgame.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
One out and a runner on third. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Eric, our visitors as they take the field following a scoreless top half. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And that last loss was one of those games that you hate to lose. It really could have gone either way, but for our sake, I hope we get another close game like that here.
He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, they were looking for at least a sac fly here, and fortunately for them, they had the right man for the job at the plate. So, nice work to come through and drive home an important run.
Ian Kinsler will get his first opportunity now with 2 away, and the base is empty here in the home half of the first. Now the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park. It's the Tigers 1 and the Yankees nothing. Alex Rodriguez leads things off now in the top half of the second. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
1 out, nobody on. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Strike.
Here's the 2-2 home. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Into the box now, Kelly Johnson. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Cabrera will put this one away, and the inning is over. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. And he's got himself a 1-0 lead. Nate Scherholz will dig in for the first time now, looking to get back on track as he's seen that average stumble a bit here these past 9 ball games. The 1-2. Here's a shot over the second baseman's head, and that's going to plug the gap. Good for extra bases. He's around first on his way to second now, and this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, he'll get high fives now, but with nobody out, I think this was a pretty big gamble, but he turns it on. Once he hits the bag at second, he's able to slide head first as he beats the throw.
Alex Avila will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting. A runner in scoring position with none out. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Yeah, a great start for him so far. They go up 2-0 on a base hit here. They're doing it off one of the best pitchers in the game.
Jose Iglesias will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. A runner at first with no outs here. Now the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
And if he wants to turn things around, that's a pitch that he's going to need to start locating better.
Let's get on base.
Here comes a 2-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. Location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere, and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Rajay Davis will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Davis waits on the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And you figure to see that changeup more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Logan Forsythe will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. A runner on first with 2 away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And no one can corral that one. Base hit.
And the funny thing about this at-bat, he does everything wrong on this swing. I mean, first off, this pitch is out of the strike zone, and secondly, he tries to pull it instead of taking it the other way. Anyhow, pays off for him.
Into the box, Starling Marte. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
Let's go. Let's go
The 3-1 coming. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Beltran is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Tigers get just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Tigers lead this one 2-0. Scott Sizemore will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2 coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Two pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
In now, Zoilo Almonte. Hit hard but foul. The 1-2 with one away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm gonna swing. No, I'm gonna take it. Oh, well, I'd better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Brett Gardner will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now the 2-1. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
The 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Payoff pitch coming. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We'll get a look at Austin Jackson when we come back. It's the Tigers 2 and the Yankees nothing. And so here is Austin Jackson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here comes the 1-2. Now here's a ground ball that will get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, he's given up single runs in the first and the second. Now he's got to deal with another base runner here to start the third. Doesn't seem like he's had too good a handle on things so far. Now he's right back into trouble again.
Miguel Cabrera will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. Nobody out, runner on first. Now the payoff pitch home. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And this is going to find the alley. Should be extra bases for Cabrera. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And the runner will score from first.
Boy, it's only the third inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
Ian Kinsler will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Let's go, Tigers!
Now the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Let's go, Tigers!
Here now the 2-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Yeah, and that turns out to be a nice little play there behind the plate. They get the swing through for strike 3, but then he's got to get the out over there at first base and make sure that nobody else advances. And he's able to accomplish both of those tasks.
Stepping in now, Nate Sherholtz. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Two. Hit hard, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Into the box now, Alex Avila. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Ready with another 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Come on, let's go!
Pitch on its way to Avila. And that misses for ball 4.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Jose Iglesias will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Here he comes, 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
And now, 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Come on, Detroit, let's go!
Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Come on, Tigers!
3-2, here it comes. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw in time and the side is retired. Tigers get one here on the RBI double by Miguel Cabrera. We're through 3 here in Michigan. It's now 3-0 Tigers. Alcides Escobar will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Here comes a 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Ready with the 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Here's a swing and a fly ball out for Shearholz in right. And there's the second out of the inning. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Brian McCann will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. One, 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail in this one 3-0. Rajai Davis will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, Davis.
Here comes a 2-2. 3-2 now.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
3-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2, here it is. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gardner is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Logan Forsythe will dig in. He singled his first time around. 1-1 on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A 2-1 offering. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Here's the 2-2 home. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Starling Marte will dig in, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Here's the payoff pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers, but they lead it 3-0. Alex Rodriguez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Here's the 2-1 pitch home to A-Rod. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
The 2-2 coming. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Verlander deals the 3-2. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
It took him a little while, but this high-powered Yankee offense finally breaks into the hit column here. Let's see if they can do anything with it now.
Gary Sanchez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here comes the 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now, because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The 3-1. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Still fairly early in the game, but these guys don't want to let this 3-run deficit get any worse. Back-to-back hits here, going to bring the tying run to the plate with nobody out.
Kelly Johnson will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First and second here with nobody out. The 1-1 home. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone. Here it comes, 2-1.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In with it here is Jackson, so that'll hold the runner at third base.
You can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Scott Sizemore will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Ready now on 1-1. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Jackson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
And you know, he might wind up being just a little disappointed there with the bases loaded and nobody out. But the sacrifice fly does get at least one run home, as that run will score from third base.
Into the box, Zoilo Almonte. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. To Iglesias for one. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Oh, and he nearly got that double play he needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI.
In now, Brett Gardner. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
The 1-2. Now a ball rolled foul toward first as he stays alive. Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Alcides Escobar. And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A big pitch here, 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Yankees 2. Austin Jackson will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck. Now the 3-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes the catch.
Now the question is, did he get the glove under the ball? Let's ask show motion. And it looks like it did to me. It's pretty close, but I think that's a good catch.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera. Ani bailed him out with a swing, 3-2 now. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
On the ground towards second. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out. Ian Kinsler will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-2. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Carlos Beltran will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle. Two, 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, and he's really getting over the top of that curveball.
The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Waiting next is Brian McCann. Full count offering on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
The first baseman, number 34.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
Brian McCann will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Here's the 1-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Here now the 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Here's the full count offering. Now a ball lined towards center field. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit.
Now you can pretty clearly see he's starting to make some mistakes in location, and they're jumping on him. Here, this is out over the plate, and he doesn't miss it. Lines it for an RBI single.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Bryant Whiters will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Grounded to third. Kinsler for one. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back for more from Detroit after this. Nate Scherholz will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the sixth. The 1-1. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a trip back to the 1990s. Many of you probably weren't even around yet, so that's a good reason to check out this date in baseball history. Alex Avila will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie.
Let's go! Base hit here! Right here.
2-2 pitch on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now another 2-2. And it gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gardner will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The shortstop, number 1,
Jose Iglesias will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
All right, let's go.
So 1-2 with 1 away. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Come on.
Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. There to take it is Escobar. 2 away now.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop out.
Rajay Davis will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Nipped the corner. 2-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
2-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. 1 left for Detroit. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Tight one on our hands. All tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Kelly Johnson will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Scott Sizemore will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Now the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Yeah, a big hole on the right side of the infield. You see it there. With the first baseman holding, the second baseman at double play depth, there's a lot of real estate out there, and he just bounces it right through the opening.
Zoilo Almonte will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Strike out here.
As a look, now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on its drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Brett Gardner will dig in. He singled his last time around. One, two. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. Oh, and this one's dangerously up and in as he hits the deck here. It's ball 3 now. And now on 3-2. Do you put any thought into sending the runners here with one away? Full count pitch on its way. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. Alcides Escobar will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Hits are even at 7 apiece. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on 2-2. He's running again. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, running yet again for second. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Yohannes Solarte is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 89.
Brian Mitchell will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7.
Pitching for New York. Number 40. Brian Mitchell.
Logan Forsythe will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here comes a 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a shot toward second. Throw on by Sizemore gets him 1 away. Starling Marte will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte as they take the lead 4-3.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Stepping in now, Austin Jackson. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And in the past, he's had problems chasing that pitch. He sees it coming in letter high, and he just can't help himself.
Now the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Miguel Cabrera will stride in, grounded out his last time through. The 1-1. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
The 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
The 3-1 is on the way. Now a swing here and another ground ball headed to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, you get a good hitter in a fastball count, he'll know what to do with it. Heck, he's probably a .500 hitter when he gets a 3-1 fastball in the zone. That's almost too easy.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. From the stretch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here's the 2-2 home. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 2 out with the man at first. The 2-2 coming. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 4-3 Tigers. Number 34 will be the new pitcher.
Number 34.
Carlos Beltran will start things off here for the Pinstripers. He'll be followed by Brian McCann waiting in the on-deck circle. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 3-0 pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he's not going to get there. It's going to one-hop the wall. Around second is Beltran. He's headed for third. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
The first baseman, number 30.
You're definitely looking to start this inning off with getting a guy on base, but when you run him all the way to third on a triple, that's amazing. His chances of scoring right here to tie this game up are pretty good, and he's psyched about it.
Brian McCann will step in now in a real pressure spot as he's got the possible tying run 90 feet away at third. One pitch on the way. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 4-3 our score here as we play the eighth. Here he comes again, 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch, no dice, it's 2-2.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even, 4 apiece.
You'll see this again. This pitch bunches him up and he kind of jams himself here, but he manages to get the barrel of the bat in front of it, and he drives home that run for third.
Luke Pekonen is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game.
Well, you never know. This might have been the lesser of two evils right here. If you take this pitch, you know it's strike 3. If you swing, you might bounce into a double play ball. So the best he could have done was maybe fouled that thing off, but instead, he comes up empty.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Oh, that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Kelly Johnson will dig in. 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Comes set, now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here comes the 1-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Nate Scherholz will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Ready on 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. This ball's hit toward the hole, and it finds the hole. A leadoff single has the go-ahead run at first to start the inning.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box now, Alex Avila. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Payoff pitch one more time. Here's a ground ball to first. And he tries to take it from a knee, but this gets by a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
There you go. Back-to-back singles here to open up the inning, have him set up in a good position to break this deadlock.
Jose Iglesias will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Sean Kelly will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
Jose Iglesias will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. Big pitch here, 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Solarte comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. Aramis Ramirez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball close, but he didn't get it 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
I love a guy on the mound that will pitch with some emotion. He's not out of this inning yet, but he feels like he's locked in. Did you see his reaction after that strikeout?
Into the box, Logan Forsythe. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
The 2-1 home. chopper foul. Here comes a 2-2. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's another 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Tigers strand a pair. This game's all tied at 4. Wallace Woodson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 31.
Aramis Ramirez will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
29, Aramis Ramirez.
Scott Sizemore will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Well, if you break a guy's back, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Stepping in now, Yonhervis Solarte. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
And in a tie ball game already, that would have been a tough way to let the go-ahead run get on base. But luckily, this is a nice play behind the plate to make sure that guy doesn't get down to first.
In now, Brett Gardner. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Two-one home now to Gardner. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 pitch on the way. Weakly to the right side, so he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. 2-2 pitch is hit in the air out to left. Ramirez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still all square at 4 apiece. Starling Marte is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the 9th. Here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Well, out of the bullpen, he's faced 4, struck out 3. That's what you want from your relievers. You want them to come in and go right after guys. That's just what they've done.
Austin Jackson will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Here comes a 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Gardner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Miguel Cabrera will step in, a base hit in his last time. One pitch coming now to Cabrera. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Score remains tied at 4. Alcides Escobar will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. The pitch. This ball's in the air now, out to right field. Woodson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Carlos Beltran will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here comes the 1-1. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Brian McCann will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Ian Kinsler will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10. Here's the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Wallace Woodson waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a 3rd would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Wallace Woodson will be the batter. 1-1 on the way. Outside, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a high bouncer to short. Knee high, he barehands it on to first, and there were 2 down.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Into the box now, Alex Avila. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Now another 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
That's a good at-bat there. But sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated. And they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Jose Iglesias will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Ivan Nova is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Jose Iglesias will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Now the 3-1 home, and that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
You know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And here's the powerful Aramis Ramirez. The 1-1 pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's down, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Here he comes on 2-1. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. This game's all tied at 4. Alex Rodriguez try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11. Here's the 2-1 pitch home to A-Rod. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. This ball sharply hit, but right to Iglesias at short. And that's a loud out number 1.
Wow, and I think a sigh of relief is in order out there on the mound after that one. That's the potential go-ahead run if he can get aboard. Instead, it's just a loud line-out.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Wow, you know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Kelly Johnson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. 2 out, nobody on. Payoff pitch coming. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still all square at 4 apiece. Logan Forsythe will get us going now in the home half of the 11th. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Now the 2-1. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
Here's the 2-2 home. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. If he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Into the box, Starling Marte. Here's a swing and a fly ball without a whole lot behind it, out toward Beltran and right. And that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
Austin Jackson will stand in. Just 1 for 5 in this one. The 3-1 pitch. Oh, and Jackson connects here and sends this one high and deep out to left field. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over! Solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
And this is exactly what you're looking for in extra innings. Actually, it's what you're praying for, really. One big swing sends the folks who stayed here home happy as he wins it with the walk-off homer.
Offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck, let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 5-4. So long from Motown.
Here now is our final line score.